All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for our next NFL broadcast. We've got the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in NFC Central matchup. As we look at the standings here, the Bears come in at 4-9. They've been eliminated from the playoffs already. Tampa Bay is 6-7. They may be one game under 500, but they're only one game out of first place in the NFC Central. When you look at the standings, let's take a look here. Let's go down and look. You can see that Minnesota and Detroit are both 7-6. They lead the relatively weak NFC Central by one game over Green Bay and Tampa Bay, who are 6-7, one game back. So even though they're 6-7, they're just one game off the lead in the division. So anything can happen here down the stretch. Evil Dead is now 97-72, 25 games over 500. He's on a bit of a slide. We hope he can come back. That's going to win and snap this 5-game losing streak is right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right. He's got the Bucks in this one. Let's head on down to Tampa, Florida for this one here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. It's the Bears and the Buccaneers. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. A nice 70-degree day here in Tampa. The Bears and the Buccaneers. The Bears have been eliminated. And they can play spoiler for the Buccaneers. The Bears get the ball first. We're underway, live from Tampa. From the goal line, McNeil over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Leon McNeil out to the 28-yard line. And that's where Chicago will take over. Leon McNeil in his 6th year out of Missouri. Starting quarterback, Jason Plunkett, in his 11th year out of Army. He spent 6 years with the Chiefs, now in his 5th year with Chicago. But the Bears, they have nothing to play for except for pride. They're mathematically eliminated already from the playoffs. First and 10, Chicago. They'll have it at their own 28-yard line. Tampa Bay, they can pull to within a half game of the division lead with a win. 4 wide, Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back, throws, and incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's the Chicago offense. Brown, Mason, Vincent, Sherman, and O'Neal up front. And then it's Seacrest, Sparks, McNeil, Merrill, and Dominique. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Four wide for the Bears at their own 28. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking, throws, and it's intercepted by A.J. Blue, the 5th-year defensive back out of Iowa. And the Bucks get the game's first turnover. And Tampa Bay will have it at the Chicago 38-yard line. Blue just jumped the route. They were looking for Adam Montgomery, and the veteran came up, the former Colt, and got the pick. There you go, Evil Dead. Evil Dead took the Bucks in this one. And now the Buccaneer offense will come on, led by their rookie quarterback, Jackson Dart, the rookie out of Ole Miss. Excuse me. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And now Tampa Bay will take over in great field position. Dart under center.
Here we go. 3-19.
Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Andrew Mitchell picks up a couple of yards out to the 36, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 91, Mackenzie Jackson, in his 12th year out of Clemson. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Tampa Bay. At the Chicago 36, 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39.
Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Andrew Mitchell picks up 2 more out to the 34-yard line. Make it a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 5. On the tackle that time, Corey Walters, the 11th year linebacker out of Tulsa. 3rd and 5 from the 34-yard line. Bucks come out 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39.
Dart draws back, sets up a screen pass to Mitchell, and Mitchell trying to get the first down, gets out to the 29. He's going to be a yard shy. He needed 5, he got 4. It'll be 4th and 1 for the Bucks. And Tampa Bay will try to kick a field goal here. This will be a 46-yard attempt by Brian White, the rookie out of Alabama. From 46 yards to try to get the Buccaneers on the board first. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. He nailed it. And the Buccaneers take a 3-0 lead. 6:20 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Bears had it first. They threw a pick. And the Bucks, they get a field goal on their opening drive. Now the Bears will get it for the second time. Zach Murray, the punter, will kick off in his 3rd year out of Charleston State. Excuse me. Still got an allergy cough going on. And now the kickoff by Murray. From the 2-yard line, McNeil over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Leon McNeil brings it out to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Bears will have it, 1st and 10. These two teams played a few weeks back in Chicago. Let me see if I can find that game. As Jason Plunkett comes back out. It was back in week 11. The Bucks won up in Chicago 28-14. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Bears come out in the I formation. Plunkett under center. Plunkett, play action, looking, and he's going to get sacked back at the 22-yard line. Danny Bowers on the sack, the 12th year defensive end out of Clemson. That'll be a loss of 8. It'll be 2nd and 18. I don't think Plunkett ever saw him. Came around the outside and got the sack. Under 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Bucks up 3-0. It'll be 2nd and 18. The Bears have it at their own 22-yard line. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett hands off to Sparks. Gavin Sparks out to the 27, a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 12, making a gain of 6. Steve Kiner on the tackle for Tampa Bay. Kiner in his 14th year at a USC. He spent 13 years with the Redskins. Now in his first year with the Bucks. 3rd and 12 from the 27-yard line. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws. Caught by Seacrest. And Robert Seacrest out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 21. And a Bears first down. Seacrest in his 9th year out of Memphis. First down, the Bears. On the tackle there, number 24, Hudson Graber, in his 7th year out of Michigan. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Bears come out, 3 to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Plunkett fakes the handoff, throws outside to Montgomery. And Adam Montgomery crosses midfield and gets to the 47-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. Here's the Tampa Bay defense. They play a 4-3. Spires, Floyd, Vincent, and Bowers up front. Linebackers, Walters, Kiner, and Jackson. And the secondary for the Bucks, Graber, Reed, Williams, and Wagner. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 47-yard line. 4.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Bucks up 3-0. Bears at the Buccaneer 47. 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws. Caught by Montgomery. And Montgomery down to the 41-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll be a Chicago first down. Adam Montgomery in his 2nd year out of San Diego State. Hudson Graber on the tackle. First and 10. Bears have it at the Buccaneer 41-yard line. 4 receivers make it 5 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Throws underneath. Caught by Merrill. And Sean Merrill down to the 36. A gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Sean Merrill, the tight end, in his 10th year out of Arizona State. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the Buccaneer 36-yard line. Bears on the move, down 3-0. 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Bears come out. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And Leon McNeil out to the 29. A gain of 7. First down, Bears. The 6th year back out of Missouri, Leon McNeil. First down, Chicago. Excuse me. I finally go back to work tomorrow. They gave me most of the day Friday off. I had to go in for a couple of things for about an hour. Back to a regular day tomorrow. 1st and 10 from the 29. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws deep down the near sideline. Incomplete. Slapped away at the last second. Intended for Alex Dominique. One of the Buccaneers made a nice play down there. I didn't pick up the number. Let's see the replay. Who made that nice play? It was number 26. And that's going to be Chris Wagner, the 5th-year defensive back out of Notre Dame, slapping that ball away. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 29. 2:50 left here in the first quarter. Bears threatening now. They're in field goal range. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws outside to Seacrest. Picks up 3 yards to the 26-yard line and bring up 3rd and 7. Big 3rd down coming up for the Bears here. Chris Wagner on the tackle again right there. 2.5 minutes left. 3rd and 7 from the 26-yard line. Bears offense comes out. 4 wide, but in tight. Plunkett in the shotgun. 3rd and 7. Plunkett fakes the handoff inside. Plunkett throws deep and is picked off in the end zone by Eric Williams, the second-year safety out of Oklahoma. And the Bears come up empty. It'll be a touchback as the Bucs pick it off in the end zone. 2:14 left in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10, Tampa Bay at the 20-yard line. He did the smart thing, took a knee. Take the touchback. First and 10, Tampa Bay going the other way, up 3-0. You're at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-9 Bears, the 6-7 Buccaneers. The Bears have thrown or have turned it over twice here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 20. Dart back, throws, gets it out to Sebastian. Patrick Sebastian, 15 yards out to the 35-yard line. Patrick Sebastian, the wide receiver, in his 6th year out of Army. First down, Tampa Bay. .156 and counting. Buccaneers come out. 4 receivers set wide. Dart in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Dart to Mitchell around the outside. Andrew Mitchell. He's got the first down. Mitchell all the way out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 18 yards to Andrew Mitchell, the second-year back out of Penn State. Into Bears territory. Gary Fensick came over and made the tackle. .138 and counting here in the first. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay at the Bear 47-yard line. In the offset eye, Dart under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Mitchell a yard to the 46. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. Mackenzie Jackson on the tackle. Number 91, the defensive tackle there. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 46-yard line. Misty's Buccaneers are winning 3-0. On 2nd and 9, Dart in the shotgun. Hands off to Mitchell. And Mitchell not much, a yard to the 47-yard line. And Mitchell got shaken up on the play. Injury timeout. Coming in will be Eldrin Pearson and Marcus Clark. Those are the next two on the depth chart. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Bucs at the Chicago 47-yard line. 1 minute exactly left to play here in the first quarter. Next week, Tampa Bay plays at the Jets. I know that already. And in week 15, Chicago will host Green Bay. The Bears have been eliminated from the playoffs already. 3rd and 10 for the Bucs, 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Dart back. Dart looking. He's got all day. He needs to get rid of it. Rolls out. And now Dart will throw back across the field to Warren. And Warren gets the ball stripped away. Miller picks it up for the Bears. Down the sideline is Miller. Down to the 50-yard line. Dante Miller, the linebacker, picked up the loose football. Connor Warren caught the pass for Tampa Bay, and it got ripped away. Watch the replay. He caught it, and it was ripped away by Walters. And Miller was right there to pick it up. It was a nice return by Miller all the way out to midfield. So a lost opportunity for Tampa Bay. And now Chicago gets the ball. Tampa Bay leads at 3-0. 1st and 10 Bears at the 50-yard line. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. All right, let's see what the Bears can do. Been kind of a sloppy game. We've seen a bunch of turnovers already. Very sloppy first quarter. In the I formation, Plunkett under center.
Now let's go.
Plunkett fakes the handoff. It's a blitz, and they get him back at the 40-yard line. Coming in on the safety blitz, Reggie Reed in his 5th year out of SMU. A 10-yard sack, and that'll bring up 2nd and 20 for Chicago. A nice safety blitz, well executed by Reggie Reed. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. This might be the last play of the first quarter. 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws deep. Incomplete. He overthrew everybody. It'll be 3rd and 20 at the 40-yard line. They were looking for Seacrest. He was guarded closely by Graber. It'll be 3rd and 20 for the Bears. They have to get to the Tampa Bay 40 for a first down. 3 wide to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun.
Let's go. 3-19.
Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws deep. Caught by Alex Dominic down the sideline, and Dominic down to the 27-yard line. And that's the end of the first quarter. Buccaneers up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium. That was a 33-yard catch and run by Alex Dominic. Gets the Bears the first down. As we start the second quarter, Alex Dominic in his 10th year out of Bethune-Cookman. 1st and 10 Bears at the Buccaneer 27-yard line as we start quarter number 2. Bucks lead at 3-0. 4 wide for Chicago. Plunkett in the shotgun.
Set. 3-19.
Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws. And incomplete. They were looking for Sean Merrill. Nice play by Reggie Reed, knocking the ball away. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Reached in there and slapped that ball out of there. Second and 10 for the Bears at the Buccaneer 27-yard line. Bears come out. Plunkett under center.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Plunkett drops back. Throws underneath. Caught by Merrill. Down to the 17-yard line. He's going to be just shy of the first down. A gain of 9. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Sean Merrill, the tight end. The veteran tight end in his 10th year out of Arizona State. 3rd and inches from the 17-yard line. Bears are in field goal range. They spread everything out. Plunkett in the shotgun on 3rd down. Merrill in motion. Plunkett hands off to Sparks. And Sparks, I don't think he got there. Gavin Sparks gets tackled shy of the first down by John Floyd, the 4th-year defensive tackle out of Nebraska. It'll be 4th and inches. And the Bears are going to have to settle for 3. And now Zach Jones will come on. This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt to tie the game up. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. The Bears and Bucks are tied at 3 with 6:52 left to play here in the first half. Here at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. We're tied at 14. Jimmy Jam along with Evil Dead. Misty's here. Say hi, Misty. There you go. On this Memorial Day night. I hope everybody had a relaxing Memorial Day. Misty cooked steak for dinner tonight. It was good. And a baked potato. It was good. There's the kickoff. From the goal line, Clark over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And on the return, Marcus Clark out to the 25-yard line in his third year out of UCLA. We're tied at 3, 6:48 left in the half. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. The Bucks and the Packers are both 6 and 7. One game behind the Lions and the Vikings, who are 7 and 6. That's how tight this division is. Somebody's got to win it. First and 10 from the 25. In the I formation, Dart under center. Dart, play action. Throws deep downfield, and it's incomplete. Broken up by David Harrelson. The ball was underthrown. They were looking for Ronnie Harris, the former Cowboy, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now, mentioning how tight this division is, let's look at the other 3 teams in contention for the division lead here. Green Bay plays at Miami later this week. Minnesota plays at Houston later this week. And Detroit plays at Seattle. 2nd and 10, Dart looking. Dart throws and caught on the sideline by Sebastian. Good out to the 49-yard line, a 24-yard catch by Patrick Sebastian. If the Bucks and the Packers both win and the Lions and the Vikings both lose, there would be a 4-way tie for first place. Everybody would be 7 and 7 with 2 weeks to go if that were to happen. I don't think the Vikings are going to lose to Houston, though. However, you never know. 1st and 10 from the 49 in the I formation. Dart fakes the handoff. Dart looking in trouble, and Dart manages to get out to the 47-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 2. On the sack there, number 58. That's Corey Walters, the 11th-year linebacker out of Tulsa. It'll be 2nd and 12. A loss of 2 yards. As we watch the replay. A lot of key games coming up down the stretch here in week 14. San Diego, Indianapolis has big implications. Cincinnati, Dallas does. Minnesota, Houston does. Detroit, Seattle does. Denver, Oakland has huge implications. 2nd and 12 from the 47-yard line. Dart fakes the handoff. Dart looking. Throws deep. Caught by Sebastian. And Patrick Sebastian out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 21 yards and a Tampa Bay first down. Looking at the rest of the schedule, Green Bay, Miami has playoff implications, and so does Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. The only 2 that really don't, as I'm looking at the schedule here, Kansas City, Cleveland has, well, that does for Cleveland. Arizona 49ers does for San Francisco. New Orleans and the Rams, well, it does for the Rams. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. In the I formation, Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell through the 31-yard line. On the tackle, number 55. That's Terry Stewart, the 5th-year linebacker out of UNLV. 2nd and 9 for the Bucks at the Chicago 31-yard line. We're down to 5 minutes left to play. Here in the first half, we're tied at 3. Dart under center. Dart, play action. Dart looking. Dart in trouble, rolls out. And Dart gets sacked back at the 35-yard line. A loss of 4. Larry Miles on the sack, the 9th-year defensive end out of TCU. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 13, a 4-yard sack. Big third down for Tampa Bay coming up. Third and 13 at the 35-yard line. Tampa Bay comes out 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Woolfolk. No, incomplete. That was broken up by Dante Miller, the linebacker, in his 3rd year out of Columbia. They were looking for Desmond Woolfolk, the 6th-year receiver out of Chattanooga. It'll be 4th and 13. And the Bucs will try a field goal. This will be a 52-yard attempt by Brian White, the rookie out of Alabama, from 52 yards. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is no good. We remain tied at 3 with 4:11 left here in the 3rd quarter. And the Bears now are going to start at their own 42-yard line. Chicago's going to have some nice field position. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. We're only going to do 2 games tonight. Got some stuff I have to do before I go to bed tonight. Plus, I have an early day tomorrow. We were going to do 3. We'll just stop at 2 tonight. 1st and 10 for the 42. We will have a doubleheader tomorrow. I do have a Fair Board meeting tomorrow. So our doubleheader will start at 8:30 Eastern instead of 7. Misty will do one while I'm gone. 1st and 10 from the 42. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Plunkett looking. Throws. Caught by Alex Dominique. And Dominique out to the 36-yard line. 22 yards and a Chicago first down. The doubleheader tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern will be Kansas City at Cleveland and San Diego at Indianapolis. And I shouldn't have any problem doing doubleheaders the rest of the week. Baseball's over now. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Merrill. And Sean Merrill out to the 37, a loss of a yard. Coming up to make the tackle, number 57, Jerome King, the rookie out of Duke. It'll be 2nd and 11. We're tied at 3. We're in the 2nd quarter. The Bears have nothing to play for. They've been eliminated already. But the Bucs have everything to play for. Just 1 game off the lead in the NFC Central. 2nd and 11. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws near side. Incomplete. Threw it out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 11. Neither team is playing particularly well on offense. It's been a sloppy game. We've had 3 turnovers already. Combined 3 turnovers. 3rd and 11 for the Bears at the Tampa Bay 37-yard line. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett. And he's going to get sacked. Back at the 45-yard line, a loss of 8 yards. It'll be 4th and 19. It was Jerome King, the linebacker, on the sack, the rookie out of Duke. And now Chip Whitney back to punt, the rookie out of Troy. Whitney gets the punt away, and that's off the side of his foot. But it still manages to go down to the 11-yard line. That'll be a 34-yard punt. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay, going the other way at the 11-yard line. The Bucs have 3 timeouts, 2:38 to work with. Let's see if they can get a score before halftime. It's been kind of a boring game. We're tied at 3. As I said before, neither team's offense has been playing all that well. But Tampa Bay still has a lot to play for here. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Bucks come out 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Dart fakes the handoff. Looking, throws outside. Caught by Ronnie Harris. And Harris out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 19. And that'll be a Tampa Bay first down. In his 13th year out of Oklahoma State, Ronnie Harris. On the tackle, number 23, Isaac Hopkins, the 4th-year defensive back out of Texas. First down, Tampa Bay. 2:18 and counting. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Buccaneers come out in the offset eye.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Dart fakes the handoff. Throws, caught by Woolfolk, out to the 41, a gain of 11. 2-minute warning. We're tied at 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. 2 minutes left until halftime. Bucks and Bears are tied at 3. The 2-minute warning comes officially with 1:59 left. Tampa Bay from their own 41. Dart in the shotgun.
Green 39. Green 39.
Dart draws back. Dart throws outside, incomplete. He was looking for Connor Warren, the tight end. The throw was a bit wide. It'll be 2nd and 10. And that'll stop the clock with 1:56 left. Both teams still have 3 timeouts left here in the first half. On 2nd and 10. Again, 4 receivers set wide. Dart in the shotgun.
319.
Dart draws back, sets up a screen pass, and he missed his target again. He was trying to hit. Who was he trying to hit out of the backfield? I think he was trying to get it to Marcus Clark out of the backfield. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 41. Couldn't pick up that number. 4 wide. On 3rd and 10. Dart in the shotgun. 4 wide. Dart takes the snap. Throws deep. And is picked off by Isaac Hopkins. And that is the 4th combined turnover of the half, as Hopkins picks it up for Chicago. And the Bears will have it at their own 23-yard line with 1:47 left to play here in the first half. A sloppy game. Bucks have been going deep a lot here in the first half. They're looking for Ronnie Harris, but the ball was overthrown that time. Plus, Hopkins had position. And now the Bears will take over. 1:47 left. And the Bears have 3 timeouts. They have time to score before halftime. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead here on this Memorial Day Monday. 4 wide. Plunkett under center.
Now let's go. 319.
Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws. Caught by Montgomery. And Adam Montgomery, 8 yards out to the 31-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2. They don't call a timeout, though. 1:35 and counting. Chicago from their own 31-yard line. 2nd and 2. Bears come out. 4 wide. You guys like the Pats or something.
Here we go now.
Plunkett in the shotgun.
Blue 90.
Plunkett low snap. Hands off to Sparks. And Gavin Sparks only gets a yard before being taken down by Eric Williams. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Bears as we're coming up on a minute left here in the second quarter. And now a timeout by Chicago. This has not been a well-played first half by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. 3rd and 1 from the 32-yard line. We're tied at 3. If somebody had Sunday ticket, they'd be switching to another game. On 3rd and 1, Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws across the middle to Seacrest. And Robert Seacrest picks up 11 to the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. The Bears take a timeout. They have 1 left. 57 seconds left here in the first half. The Bears are still not in field goal range yet. They still need about 20 to 25 yards. .57 seconds left until halftime. First and 10 Chicago. They'll have it at their own 43. Bears come out. Plunkett in the shotgun. 4 wide. Single back. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws outside. Incomplete. He overthrew Gavin Sparks coming out of the backfield. That'll stop the clock. 52 seconds left in the half. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Well, if you like sloppy defensive football, this has been your game. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett in trouble, and he goes down at the 39-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 5. Danny Bowers on the sack. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 15. It's been a scintillating ball game. If you like defense, it's been your game. Neither team has taken a timeout. They're just letting the clock run. We're down to 30 seconds, now down to 17 seconds. 3rd and 15. Yeah, exhilarating. This may be the last play of the half. 4 wide, Plunkett back. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws deep. And Seacrest can't hold on. Incomplete. 3 seconds left. It'll be 4th and 15. Reggie Reed, I think, got a hand on that. Let's watch the replay. I think did he dive in there and get a hand on it? He may have. It was just too far for Seacrest. It'll be 4th down. We'll have a punt, and then we'll go to halftime. Oh, the Bears on 4th down. Why not? They're going to throw a Hail Mary right before halftime. Plunkett in the shotgun. 4th and 15. Plunkett draws back. Throws into a crowd. Bouncing around. Incomplete. We go to halftime. Halftime score. Chicago 3, Tampa Bay 3. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. We go to the second half. Bears and Buccaneers are tied at 3. The Bears at 4-9. They've been eliminated from the playoffs already. The Buccaneers at 6-7. Only 1 game out of the lead, believe it or not, in the NFC Central. The leaders, the Lions and the Vikings, are both 7-6. The Bucs will get the second half kickoff. There's the kickoff by Whitney. It'll be fielded at the goal line by Eldrin Pearson over the 15, 20, 25. And Pearson out to the 28-yard line. And that's where the Bucks will have it, 1st and 10. We're tied at 3 as Jackson Dart goes back out. His numbers on the day, not all that impressive. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, the Bucks come out. In the offset eye, Dart under center.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Briggs in motion.
39.
Dart hands off to Andrew Mitchell. Turns inside, and Mitchell down to the 33-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Walters on the tackle, the linebacker, Corey Walters. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Bucks at their own 33. We're tied at 3 here in the 3rd quarter. It's been that type of game. 4 wide for Tampa Bay. Dart in the shotgun.
All right, here we go.
Dart draws back, throws, caught by Sebastian. And Patrick Sebastian out to the 45, a gain of 12. And Dart threw a dart on that one. That was a pinpoint pass to Sebastian. The defensive back, number 37, Stephon McMullen, was waiting for the football. I don't think he saw Sebastian cross in front of him and catch it. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Buccaneers come out in the I formation. Dart under center.
Let's go. Green
Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Mitchell breaks through, crosses midfield, but a flag is down. This one, I believe, is going to come back.
Illegal block in the back.
Block on the back on Tampa Bay, committed by Ron Briggs, the fullback.
Still 1st down.
It'll be 1st and 13. That happened 2 yards downfield. 6:57 left here in the 3rd quarter. We're still tied at 3. On 1st and 13. Dart under center. Dart fakes the handoff. It's a blitz. And they get him back at the 34-yard line. A loss of 7. Making the tackle, Terry Stewart, the 5th-year linebacker out of UNLV. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 21. It's actually a loss. Actually, a loss of 8 yards. Evil Dead, if you would get that for me. I need you to take out the trash there, Evil Dead. It'll be 2nd and 21 back at the 34-yard line. Tampa Bay comes out. 4 wide.
Here we go now.
Dart in the shotgun. Dart back. Dart looking, throws. Caught by Woolfolk. Out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 6. Make it a gain of 7 and bring up 3rd and 14. Evil Dead must have stepped out. I'll get this. And he has been booted. There you go. 3rd and 14, 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart's going to throw it deep again. Going for broke. And he overthrows his receiver. Looking for Ronnie Harris, who was well covered by Gary Fensick. And that'll bring up 4th and 14. Too many times they've been going deep. The Bears' coverage has been really good. Fensick had position. 4th and 14. Zach Murray will come on to punt for Tampa Bay. We're still tied at 3. Murray gets the punt away. And that'll be inside the 10 and into the end zone. Touchback. And Chicago will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. There's got to be a lot of Tampa Bay fans here just yawning in the stands. Jason Plunkett, some highlights. Getting sacked and getting sacked. You get the idea. And getting sacked again. We're tied at 3 with 5:40 left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 20-yard line. Can somebody break this tie, please? Anybody? Bears come out, 1st and 10. Plunkett under center. And a flag is down. One of the Buccaneers jumped.
Encroachment, defense.
And that 1st and 10 is going to be 1st and 5. Alec Vincent, the defensive tackle, the guilty party.
Still first down.
It'll be 1st and 5 from the 25-yard line. 5:40 left. Clock stops on the penalty here in the third quarter. And now on 1st and 5, the Bears offense breaks huddle, comes to the line. 2 receivers off to the far side. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to McNeil, and McNeil goes nowhere. Leon McNeil gains a yard barely. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. John Floyd on the tackle, the defensive tackle, in his 4th year at Nebraska. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Bears at their own 26. 3 receivers here to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. It's a blitz. Throws outside to Gavin Sparks down the sideline. Sparks, a big gain. One man to beat. Sparks, he may score. Sparks tackled at the 1-yard line. That's a 73-yard run by Gavin Sparks on the swing pass. A 73-yard catch and run by Gavin Sparks, the 5th-year back out of New Mexico State. He very nearly scored. One of the Buccaneers caught up to him and tackled him at the 1-yard line. And that was Graber. Hudson Graber tracked him down. It'll be 1st and goal Chicago at the 1-yard line. We're tied at 3 here in the third quarter. Nice tackle there by Hudson Graber. 4:58 left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and goal Bears at about the half-yard line. Chicago comes out in the I formation. Plunkett under center. Plunkett. And he rolls out as the Bucs brought the blitz. A loss of 8 yards back to the 9-yard line. On the tackle, number 59, Derek Jackson, the rookie linebacker out of Kentucky. The Bucs brought the blitz, and it worked. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 9-yard line. 4.5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. We're tied at 3. The Bears come out 4 wide, but in tight. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett looking. Plunkett rolls out, and Plunkett gets taken down at the 6, a gain of 3. A.J. Blue came up and made the tackle. The defensive back. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 6 now for the Bears, as we're down to 4 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 3rd and goal. Both defenses have been playing very well. In the I formation, Plunkett under center. Plunkett to Sparks up the middle, and Sparks down to the 2, a gain of 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal. John Floyd came in and made the tackle for Tampa Bay. And Chicago's going to have to settle for 3 as our field goal fest will continue. Zach Jones will come on. This will be a 19-yard field goal attempt. This will be a chip shot from 19 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. And the Bears take a 6-3 lead. 3:21 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Once again, we'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night. We'll be on we'll be on a half hour later than our normal start time. We'll be on at 8:30 Eastern tomorrow. Misty will be on at 6. We've got Kansas City at Cleveland and San Diego at Indianapolis for you tomorrow. And now Whitney will kick off. From the 2-yard line, Clark on the return. Marcus Clark out over the 30, and Clark almost broke it out to the 35-yard line. Marcus Clark. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay at their own 35. Down 6-3 with 3:16 left here in the third quarter. In our field goal fest game. If you like defensive football, if you like field goals, this has been your game. Let's see what the Buccaneers can do on this drive. They'll start from their own 35. Plenty of time left in this one. Buccaneers come out in the eye. Dart under center. Dart looking. Dart steps up. In trouble. Rolls out. Dart gets taken down by Larry Miles back at the 28-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 7. It'll be 2nd and 17. As we are at 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Miles in his 9th year out of TCU on the sack. It's been quite the defensive game. It'll be 2nd and 17 for Tampa Bay back at their own 28-yard line. Bucks come out. 4 wide, but in tight. Dart under center.
All right, here we go.
Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Mitchell goes down. That'll be a loss of 4 more. Back to the 24-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 21. Back at the 24. Josh Gallows on the tackle in his 9th year out of Auburn. The defensive end for the Bears on that one. And now on 3rd and 21 for Tampa Bay. 4 wide for the Bucks. Dart in the shotgun.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Dart draws back. Looking. Steps up. Rolls out. And Dart got hit as he threw it right to Hopkins. It'll be a pick 6 for the Bears. As he got hit, the ball went right to Isaac Hopkins. And that'll be a 21-yard interception return for touchdown. Isaac Hopkins was Johnny on the spot in his 4th year out of Texas. A 21-yard pick 6 as Dart got leveled as he threw the football. He was leveled by Carrington Fowler. And as he got hit, the ball didn't go very far, but it went right to the arms of Hopkins. And it's an easy 21-yard pick 6. And the Bears go up 12-3. And Evil Dead, your misery continues here. And now the extra point by Zach Jones. The kick is up. And it's good. Bears lead by 10 now, 13-3. With 2:06 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bucks scored their field goal on the opening drive of the game, but they have not scored since. And the Bears' only touchdown has come on defense. It's been that type of game. And now Chip Whitney will kick off for Chicago. We have a lazy dachshund here. She's always under the covers. There's the kick. From the 3-yard line, Pearson over the 15, 20, 25, and Eldrin Pearson out to the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're down by 10. They're down by more points than they've scored all game. It's going to be hard for them to come back here unless they get their offense in gear. 2:02 left to play here in the third quarter. Can the Bucks come back? Not the way they've been playing. On 1st and 10. Tampa Bay comes out in the offset eye. Dart under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Andrew Mitchell out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Dante Miller on the tackle. .145 left to play here in the third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 5. 4 wide for the Bucks. Dart in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Blue line. Blue line.
Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Andrew Mitchell bouncing around. Gets a couple of yards, but a flag is down. This may be coming back. I bet this is a block on the back. Yep, on Sebastian. It's on Patrick Sebastian. That's going to back up the Bucks. It'll be 2nd and 11. Back at the 25-yard line. A minute 30 left here in the third quarter. Evil Dead, what you want is for the Bucks to play this good next week against the Jets. No, they're losing 13-3. Dart in the shotgun, 2nd and 11. Draw play to Mitchell. That loses a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 12. Mitchell gets taken down shy of the line of scrimmage by Corey Walters, the linebacker. And now it's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Bucks at their own 24-yard line. Tampa Bay will play at the New York Jets next week. Good luck with that. 3rd and 12. Dart draws back. Dart looking, throws. Caught by Ronnie Harris out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 15. And lo and behold, the Bucks get a first down. They convert on 3rd and 12 for a 15-yard gain. Ronnie Harris, the former Cowboy. He's also a former Falcon. He played 3 years for Atlanta. And then played 9 years for the Cowboys. Now in his first year with Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. In the I formation, Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell gets out to the 45. That'll be a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Isaac Hopkins came in and made the tackle. But that may do it for the third quarter here, as the clock is winding down. And at the end of 3, the Bears lead it 13-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. We go to the fourth quarter. The Bears lead it 13-3 in a very defensive game. It's been so defensive, the only touchdown came on defense. That was the pick 6 by the Bears. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Tampa Bay at their own 45. They find themselves down by 10 as we start the fourth quarter. 4 wide for the Bucks. Dart in the shotgun. Dart back to throw. Looking, throws. Caught by Ronnie Harris. No, incomplete. Broken up by Andres Walters, the 7th-year defensive back out of Maryland. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. It's not been a good day for the Tampa Bay offense. 3rd and 4 from the 45-yard line. 4 wide for the Bucks. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Dart throws outside, incomplete. He led his receiver too much. Looking for Patrick Sebastian. And that'll bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th and 4. On 4th down, they're going to go for it. Down by 10. Dart under center on 4th down from their own 45-yard line. Dart draws back, throws, and is picked off by Dante Miller. who brings it back to the Tampa Bay 44-yard line. Tell you what, this Bears defense has really played well today. They have forced 3 Tampa Bay turnovers, 1 for a touchdown. They've only allowed 3 points, and that was on the opening drive. The Bears have just shut down Tampa Bay today. And it's too bad the Bears have already been eliminated from the playoffs. They won the division last season. They got put out by the Rams in the divisional round. 1st and 10. Chicago will start from the Tampa Bay 44-yard line. Already up 13-3. This is going to be like 6 in a row now, I think Evil Dead has got wrong if this holds up. Three wide to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Plunkett to Sparks. And Sparks gets nailed after a gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Making the tackle, Jerome King, the rookie linebacker out of Duke. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 43-yard line. Misty's not happy either. Her Bucks are losing. 4 wide for the Bears on 2nd and 9. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett throws. It's picked off by Kiter. And Steve Kiter for the Bucks. He may score. Plunkett closing in on him and makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. Kiter picks it off at the 39 and goes 37 yards to the 24-yard line. New life for Tampa Bay as Steve Kiter picks it off, the veteran linebacker. And that puts the Bucks right back in this one now. Plunkett on the game-saving tackle there. Let's watch it again. Kiner just jumped the route, picked it off. An alert play by Plunkett to make the tackle. And now Jackson Dart comes out. Tampa Bay, they really need to come away here with a touchdown. 7:12 left. We're in the 4th quarter. Bears up 13-3. On 1st and 10. 4 wide for Tampa Bay. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Dart looking, throws. Incomplete. He overthrew everybody on that one. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Patrick Sebastian, the intended receiver. Davis is back with us now. Misty says hi, Davis. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Dart sets up a screen pass to Mitchell. Down the sideline. Andrew Mitchell gets forced out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Yep, Misty said hi and Davis said wow. A gain of 13 to Mitchell. First down, Tampa Bay at the 11-yard line. Okay, he changed his answer. It's hey, girl. Davis out in Cactus Land in Arizona. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. 4 wide. I'm sure it's hot there. Is it hot there? Hot there, Davis? Dart hands off to Mitchell up the middle. And Mitchell dives in. No, he's down at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. A 10-yard gain by Andrew Mitchell, the 2nd-year back out of Penn State. Tampa Bay trying to make it a 1-score game. Carrington Fowler on the tackle. Boy, he was very close to being in. Where's the ball when his knees are down? Let's see. Can't really tell in that mess. 6:35 and counting. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay at the 1. About the half-yard line. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Sebastian in motion. Dart draws back. Dart throws outside. Wide open Mitchell. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 1-yard touchdown catch by the running back, Andrew Mitchell. And the Bucs are back in it. Down by 1 score, 13-9. That was a nice catch by Mitchell. He had to reach out with one hand and pull it in. And now Brian White will come on for the extra point to make it a 3-point game. It's been a defensive game, Davis. Big time. Lots of turnovers. The kick is up and good. And the Bears lead it 13-10. The Bucs have made it a 1-score game with 6:15 left. Plenty of time for Tampa Bay, but their defense has to get a stop here. Zach Murray will kick off for Tampa Bay. Bears up 13-10, 6:15 left. Murray will kick off. And there's the kickoff. This will be fielded at the 2-yard line by McNeil over the 15, 20, 25. And Leon McNeil brings it out to the 30-yard line. And that's where Chicago will have it, 1st and 10. 6:11 left. Bears up by 3. Plunkett has thrown 3 picks. There's been 6 total turnovers in this game. 3 by each team. Sloppy game. But the Bears lead by 3. And now it's up to the Tampa Bay defense to get a stop if they can. The Bears offense, they want to string together some first downs. Eat up time. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Plunkett to Sparks, and Sparks gets nailed for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. On the tackle, John Floyd in his 4th year out of Nebraska. And that'll bring up 2nd and 12. This will be our last game tonight. I've got stuff I have to do. We'll be back tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern with a doubleheader. Chiefs, Browns, Chargers, Colts tomorrow. We hope you join us. It'll be 2nd and 12 from the 28-yard line. We'll be on a half hour later because I have a fair board meeting tomorrow. Fair's coming up. First week of July. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws. Caught by Seacrest. And Robert Seacrest out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. And that'll be a Chicago first down. And now the Bears can eat up more time. Robert Seacrest in his 9th year out of Memphis. Oh, Davis, I meant to tell you, Ryan Moody put out a video yesterday about Madden. It's really good. It's really good. He narrows down one of the biggest reasons why Madden has lost quality. And it's not what you expect, but I was watching the video. Very in-depth. Plunkett, play action, 1st and 10. Throws, caught by McNeil. And McNeil out to the 49-yard line. Again, a 4 be 2nd and 6. He wasn't talking about Ultimate Team or anything like that. He was talking about gameplay. It's a really good video. Watch it. I was really fascinated by it. The one he came out with yesterday. 2nd and 6 from the 49-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil out to the 48. A gain of 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Bears. As John Floyd made the tackle again. 4.5 minutes left. Bears up 13-10, trying to hang on. The Bucs desperately need a turnover or a stop. 4 wide. Plunkett under center on 3rd down. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil picks up a yard. Make it a 2-yard game, 4th and 1. All right, you saw it? It's a good video. I couldn't argue with him. I don't always agree with him, but he was on the money yesterday. 4th and 1. The Bucks get their stop. And now Chicago will punt. Chip Whitney will come on to punt. The Bucks are going to have another shot. Whitney gets the punt away. Off the side of his foot, out of bounds at the 20. That'll be a 27-yard punt. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay with 3:50 left. The Bucks, all they need is a field goal to force overtime. The way this game is going, if we go to overtime, it's going to be like 4 or 5 overtimes. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. $3:50 left. Plenty of time for Tampa Bay, especially because all they need is a field goal. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Single back. Dart draws back. Dart looking. Throws deep. Caught by Morrison. And Earl Morrison out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 17. The second-year receiver out of Georgia. 1st down, Tampa Bay. Nice catch by Morrison. On the tackle there, number 27. That's Edgar Young, the rookie out of Chattanooga. And Douglas Burns also in on the tackle. The 6th-year defensive back out of Virginia Tech. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. 4 wide. Dart in the gun. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Patrick Sebastian. Down the sideline. Sebastian's going to score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. They take the lead. A 63-yard touchdown catch by Patrick Sebastian. The Buccaneers wait till the 4th quarter to get their offense rolling. And they roll with 2 quick touchdowns. Kapow, Evil Dead says. And just like that, Tampa Bay has the lead. It's their first lead since they were up 3-0 earlier. 63 yards, Patrick Sebastian. And now Brian White will come on for the extra point to put the Buccaneers up by 4. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Buccaneers lead at 17-13. 3:10 left. That forces Chicago now to score a touchdown. They're down by 4. Here at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Boy, this was a plodding, boring game until the 4th quarter started. Bucks lead it now 17-13. And now Zach Murray will kick off. It'll be fielded at the 3-yard line by Adam Montgomery. Over the 25-30. Montgomery, nice return out to the 36-yard line. 3:05 remaining. Chicago down by 4. They need a touchdown as Jason Plunkett comes back out to lead the offense. Bears will start from their own 36-yard line. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Sports Davis on this Memorial Day. Great to have you along here at Jammin' Sports. Our final game of the night. We'll be back tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern. On 1st and 10, 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back, throws, caught by Alex Dominique. And Dominique out to the 44-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Under 3 minutes to play now. Clock is moving. We'll be coming up on the 2 minutes warning here soon. 2:45 and counting. On 2nd and 2. 4 wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil out to the 49. That'll be a gain of 5 and a first down for the Bears. Reggie Reed came up from his safety position to make the tackle. Down to 2:21 left. Buccaneers up 17-13. The Bears have to score a touchdown. A field goal won't do it. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning in all likelihood. 1st and 10 from the 49. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws outside, caught by Merrill. And up the sideline, Sean Merrill out to the 36-yard line. And that'll stop the clock. That'll be a gain of 15. They're in Tampa Bay territory as he gets out of bounds. They might start the clock again after they set the ball. Let's see if that's what they do. They do not, so we'll have a play before the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 from the Buccaneer 36. 4 wide, Plunkett under center. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett looking, throws deep, and it's nearly picked off by Hudson Graber. 2-minute warning. Buccaneers up 17-13 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning comes with 1:58 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bears at the Buccaneer 36-yard line. Tampa Bay holding on to a 4-point lead. 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws outside to Alex Dominique. He steps out of bounds at the 33-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And that'll stop the clock. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7 for Chicago. Well, at least he stopped the clock. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. On 3rd and 7. Bears come out 4 wide, but they're in tight. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett steps up, throws deep, and is picked off by Chris Wagner in the end zone. Touchback. That is the 7th total turnover of this game. 3 have been committed by Tampa Bay, and that is the 4th turnover committed by Chicago. And the Buccaneers will take over at the 20-yard line. The 5th-year defensive back out of Notre Dame, Chris Wagner, picks it off. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. The Bears, they have no choice now. They got to start burning those timeouts. Sloppy game. 1:45 left. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay at their own 20-yard line. We had 2 baseball games earlier today. We also had a basketball game, which was pretty good. The Bucks beat the Wizards, or the Bullets. In the I formation, Dart under center.
Here we go. 319. 319.
Evans in motion. Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell out to the 29, a gain of 9. The Bears take a timeout. They have 2 left. If the Buccaneers pick up this first down, it's pretty much over. What a come from behind win for the Bucks. 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter after being down 13-3. And the Bucks were really sputtering, doing absolutely nothing up to that point. And finally explode for 2 touchdowns. Bears have to get a stop if they're going to have any chance here. 2nd and 1 from the 29. Tampa Bay comes out in the offset I. Dart under center. Briggs in motion. Dart hands off to Mitchell. Gets the first down. A gain of 4. And the Bears take a timeout. They only have 1 left. And the Buccaneers should be able to run out the clock. Tampa Bay is going to even their record at 7-7. The Bears are going to fall to 4-10. So the Bucks draw to within a half game of the Lions and the Vikings, who play later this week. Lions and Vikings are tied at 7-6 in first place in the NFC Central, and the Buccaneers are now a half game back at 7-7. Three wide to the near side. 1st and 10. Well, they're going to run a play. They're not going to take a knee. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell a yard out to the 34-yard line. The Bears take their final timeout with 1:32 left. Now the Bears are out of timeouts. If I'm Tampa Bay, I'm just going to take a knee. She'll be able to run out the clock. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern. We hope you join us for that. We hope you enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day. Let's see what the Buccaneers do here. Nope, they're going to run a play. Standard I formation on 2nd and 9. Dart hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell goes down, a 1-yard loss. On the tackle there, Terry Stewart, the linebacker. But the Bears cannot stop the clock. It'll be 3rd and 10. And I don't think the Buccaneers can run out the clock. Chicago's going to get the ball back. They won't have much time left. Third and 10. Well, maybe not. In the I formation. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell goes down at the 32-yard line. So they are going to have to punt. It'll be 4th and 11. They can't run out the clock. Now watch Chicago return this for a touchdown. That'd be something. Down to 32 seconds. The Bucks will wind it down as far as they can go. Murray gets the punt away. It'll be fielded by Montgomery. Breaks a tackle coming across the 20 and gets taken down the 24-yard line. 5 seconds left. And the Bears are 76 yards away. This might be the last play of the game right here. Bears have it 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. A nice come from behind win for Tampa Bay. Boy, they're playing everybody way back. Just a 3-man rush. Plucking in the shotgun, back to throw. Throws a Hail Mary into a crowd, bouncing around, intercepted by Graber. That is the 8th turnover of the game combined. 5 for the Bears, 3 for the Bucks. One more snap and we're done. As Hudson Graber comes down with it. A jump ball trying to get to Seacrest. One second left. Tampa Bay will do a kneel down, and that'll do it. In the victory formation, Jackson Dart takes a knee, and that's ball game. Your final score, Tampa Bay 17, Chicago 13. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern. Until then, good night, everybody.